Happy Tuesday, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day, and happy Black History Month. I wanted to talk about how's everybody doing out there on this special occasion, on this special day. I hope everybody enjoying their Valentine's. Last year I wasn't able to spend Valentine's Day with y'all, so I'm glad to be spending my Valentine's Day with y'all today, and I'm blessed to be spending my Valentine's today with y'all. Um, Excuse me for my voice. It's kind of hoarse. I also want to talk about when you in love with somebody so much that you can't let them go or you won't let them go, even if the situation is not as you expected it to be, or even if the situation is not what you want it to be. I guess that's the same. I want to say this. You can love somebody and not be in love with them. I want to say that because it's very important that you say that because um God is love. I want to say that. I want to start off by saying that. That's love. So if you in love with somebody, then you love God. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to say this that because I'm gonna put myself in the position. Everybody that know me, when I talk on my videos, I talk about my ex several times, and I know y'all get tired of hearing it, but I'm gonna talk about it. Um, I just want to say that I think for me, being in a relationship was hard. I think for me, being in a relationship wasn't easy. I think for me, just being with that person wasn't easy because I felt like I felt the pain. It was like it was gunching my heart because every time you would turn around, the person would do certain things. It was like almost the person would do certain things to hurt me. Um, when I say the person would do certain things to hurt me, I want to say like, for instance, the person would cheat on me, you know, and I never, in my deepest soul, understood the reason why the person would cheat on me. Um, because I want to say something. I have been in a lot of relationships, but I have never been in a gay relationship. You understand what I'm saying? I always dated, and I talk about this how I say I never dated straight men. But me coming out the closet, I always dated a lot of straight men, where they had girlfriends. So I was expected on them doing certain things, you know, like going home to their baby mamas or just, basically cheating with other people, you know, but they would never cheat with another homosexual, but they will always cheat with another girl. But I wasn't expected for a gay man to cheat on me with another man. And excuse me, I think that's what got me the most. You understand what I'm saying? It was hard. It was hard. Yeah, it was hard. And I even went through the motions, when I was in my relationship, I had people staying with me. So I didn't really know what that was like to, be in a relationship and then you have people staying with you. I didn't know if there was something that you were supposed to do or there was something you gotta do. So To make a long story short, I was in a relationship, and my ex best friend was staying with me. So it was rumored, allegedly, my ex best friend, I'm gonna say, she would come back and she would tell me different little things that he would tell her, like I was taking all his money, I was doing all of this, or I was doing all that. Y'all, to the people out there, I never did that. Anything I got from my ex, I made sure he was well taken care of because, well, I'm not gonna really tell y'all what happened and that, you know, but I'm gonna tell y'all allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly. I'm gonna put it to you like that, so nobody won't get offended. Allegedly, his family didn't too much like me. I've always been a person that kept a car and kept a place to stay and kept food in my house. And that's because the only thing I knew how to do was hustle. Um, as my life progressed and I went to prison and I got out, I was still doing the same thing that I was doing. That was hustling. I was like, why is I'm hustling when I got a man, and why is I'm hustling when I got all these people standing in my house? But not thinking all these people were just on the facts of just using me. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care nothing about me. So things just progress and things just happen to where uh it's hard. I'm gonna say this, and I've said this from time to time again. It's hard being in a relationship. Relationships are hard. Relationships are never easy. Relationships is always hard because you always have to focus on that relationship. You always have to, and you always have to fight for that relationship. And that's why I sit there and tell y'all, and that's why I'm doing this video today on Valentine's Day. If there's anybody out there that's been in a relationship and they fought for the relationship, and I know in relationships sometimes you have your ups and you have your downs, and sometimes people just walk away the relationship instead of just keep fighting for it. But how can you keep fighting for something if that other person don't want to keep fighting for it? And if there's anybody out there that's had its ups and downs, but they still in a relationship and they still fighting for their relationship, I give y'all two thumbs and two fingers up. So I want to be saying that I'm happy for you because I think in my point and in my situation, it was hard for me. It was because we would get into it, we would fight, we would tussle, and I would cry, and I would end up calling him back and saying that I'm sorry, I love you, don't leave me. And then, y'all, this is the thing. Me knowing what I know now after me being broke up with him for like going on 5, 6 years now, it wasn't my fault because the same thing that I'm doing now is the same thing that I was doing in my relationship. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't cheating. I was loyal. You know what I'm saying? I'm always if I'm with somebody, I'm loyal to that person. That's just it. If I'm with that person, I'm loyal. Yeah. If I'm with someone, I'm loyal to them. I don't have no reason to cheat on them. You know, it was several times that he said that I have. I and you know what? I want to clear something to the exes out there. If you in a relationship and you friends with your other exes, I don't think it's possible because I was friends with my ex. He was in prison. He had a whole lot of time. So he was unable to speak to his daughter. So I said, well, let me. Both of them knew about each other, but me and my ex in prison wasn't doing it. And I wasn't sending him no money. I wasn't doing none of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I really started to send my ex money into the relationship with me and my current ex were over because it was nothing going. And then when I was sending my ex money in prison, that's because he didn't have nobody to help him. And I know what it was like when you didn't have nobody to help you. So yeah, I just tell people, if you're in a relationship, don't be friends with your ex because it get throws back up in your face. And you know, I think it's very important that you just, if you're gonna fight for your relationship, fight for your relationship. Make sure that's what you want to do, and that's fight for your relationship. Because and make sure that if you're gonna be in a relationship with your partner, make sure that your partner gonna want to be in a relationship with you because you ain't got time for the nonsense. You ain't got time for the bullcorn. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't got time for the bull shit because it's nonsense and it's mess. Well, I'm not going to keep y'all on this Valentine's Day, but I want to say Happy Valentine's Day. I want to say, if y'all see anything behind me, that's my TV. I want to say I hope y'all enjoy y'all Valentine's Day and have a romantic Valentine's. And I love y'all. Bye.